They don't like when you join.
I'm a junior, so
Oh,
I
okay.
can just learn to do
I thought they would have like.
Well, a lot of those languages are like just basically.
I don't know. I can be honest. I don't know.
I
know.
It's not. I just feel everyone like.
Johnny is.
Yeah.
With the
Oh, yeah.
All right, what's up, everyone? You guys are coming up to our interest meeting. I know it's a little late, so that's why we're gonna record it. So hopefully give it to other interested members, and also because the main work night got pushed to this Wednesday. And so if anyone from there wants to know more about us, we can send this to them. That way we don't hold another interest meeting. We just go straight to our next stage, or just straight welcome you guys in. So yeah, we are the Society of Entrepreneurs. We are JMU's community of student entrepreneurs. And this is a quote by our one and only tie-dye Dan, who said, "Turn your passion to a paycheck." Is what he lives by. Is what you'll see many of our alumni and current members also live by. I want to start off, I guess. It's pretty intimidating statistic, but I want to bring everyone down for 1 second. So, anyone know what the failure rate is for startups for small businesses?
Yeah, no, like that.
Yeah, it's 90%. Basically, that's from Investopedia, and pretty much by their 10th year, 70% of businesses don't make it. And I mean, we hear that like all the time. So, just want to throw that out there. And then, but cool part is these are the successes. These are the massive companies that they call unicorns, which are privately held companies that are worth more than $1 billion. And around the world, out of the thousands of startups and small businesses that are out there, there are I think only 800 unicorns, like globally. So you got ByteDance from TikTok, Stripe, SpaceX, and there's probably a bunch of others that you probably use all the time.
Never heard of ByteDance.
TikTok.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, so there's a reason for me showing this, but yeah, so before we get started, this is basically our agenda. We'll have all our current members introduce themselves, and then we'll have interest members guests introduce yourselves so we all know who everyone is. And I'll give a brief, I guess, history of SOE, kind of how it started, and then why you should join us, and then I'll run through kind of how meetings work, and at the end, just eat donuts and talk to each other. So for our members, if anyone wants to go through, so your name, major, year, hometown. And then your current business, or if you don't have a business, just idea or anything you're working on. Kick it up, John.
Sure. My name is John. I'm a marketing major with a minor in CIS. I'm graduating hopefully 2023, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hometown, I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii, but I moved to Texas and then I moved to Virginia, so I didn't go from Hawaii to JMU. That'd be crazy. Current businesses, I have an auto detailing business right now that's like a full-fledged LLC. I have a business that I'm working on with this guy. It's called FitMix, although we can't use that name anymore. And then I have a planner business that I'm also getting started.
Yep, so I'm Matt McCurry. I'm a junior marketing major with a minor in entrepreneurship. I'm a junior, yeah, I said junior. I'm from Fairfax, Virginia, went to Shaneton High School. And the current business that I'm operating is Dixon Suits. It's a JMU spirit shop where you can buy things like t-shirts and stickers. And the goal is to create a brand for the JMU business student through merchandise. Right now I have an online store, and then I'm also operating pop-up shops at the corner of Hartman and Shoker.
My name is Taylor Johnston. I'm a CIS major. I do not do a minor, don't have time for that. Graduating in May of 2023, and I'm from Chesterfield, Virginia. And I don't have a business, but I have a product, which is a fitness board, which basically integrates everything you would see in UREC into one little thing. Got technical drawings and got a prototype that I'm working on.
I'm Patrick Lucas. I'm an accounting major. I tried at that LNX minor, did not work out. I am a senior graduating May 2022, hopefully grad school 2023. I'm from Randolph, New Jersey, and I don't really have I don't have a business right now, not exactly a solid idea. But I really want to get into something with like online retailing, probably something with interest like hats or maybe like just some maybe clothing, something like that. Don't have a solid idea yet, but I'm really just here to like learn as much as I can. Only been a semester.
Ethan Howard, I am a freshman engineering major. Hometown, Vienna, Virginia. And current product is Shadow War card game making with a friend of mine from high school.
I'm Drew. I'm a CIS major. I'm kind of a junior. I transferred from, or I switched majors from CS to CIS. Not exactly sure what that is. But I'm from Vienna as well.
Nice.
And then I've done photography professionally, and I'm kind of looking more into freelance coding. That's what I'm shifting to.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Jada. My major is independent scholars, which is just combining, so I'm like designing my own major. So I'm combining physical therapy with business and SMAD. And then I have an actual minor in physical therapy and I'm adding a business minor. And I'm a sophomore, so I'm graduating in spring of 2024. And I'm from Maryland. And my current, I don't have like a real current business now, but I do influencing on social media. So like Instagram and TikTok. But my like future goal is like one day like maybe open up my own PT business or own my own cafe.
Congrats on the article, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Hafiz. I am a ISAT senior graduating this May. I'm from Leesburg, Virginia, up in Nova. It's like an hour west of DC. My current business is my second run through. First one didn't work out. We pivoted last year to building digital business cards. And we'll be hopefully launching February soon, hopefully sometime next month, with a new strategy that we got from some amazing alumni that I'll talk about soon. Yeah. So for our interest members, same thing, except if you have a business, you can talk about that, or if you don't have one, you can just say, you know, what makes you interested in entrepreneurship, so what's your why. So go for it, it's fine. It happens. All good.
I'm Reese Smith. I'm a management major with the focus or concentration on entrepreneurship and innovation, and I have a CIS minor. I'm a junior. I'm from Virginia Beach. I don't have a business, but I've always been interested in like owning my own company and entrepreneurship type subjects. And my dad owns a business, so I'd like to do that also.
What's up, guys? My name is Thomas. Y'all might actually kick me out of here because I am not a current JMU student. Just my partner, my girlfriend, is a JMU grad student. I graduated from George Mason University with a degree in economics, and then I went to law school at UVA, where I focused on startups, entrepreneurship, emerging growth companies, venture capital financing, things like that. And for the last 3 years, I've been running my own consulting firm in the legal cannabis industry, doing various projects, mostly in cannabis market data and things like that. So a little more experience. I've worked with a lot of entrepreneurs and startups, some very small, some with millions in the bank before they ever sell a product. And just love being around people who love entrepreneurship. And if there's anything that I can help with, would absolutely love to.
That's very cool. Wow. That's awesome.
A little intimidated by that.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be. No, I
You gotta get you connected to Kyle Hall. That man, he's up in Leesburg, one of our alumni. He has a company. It's called Capital
Empire Rolling.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
yeah.
Rolling Mills.
And I think his product was on like a
He
video with was it 2 Chainz or
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
he did pretty good. So
That was there.
definitely connection. Drew, if you want to say it again, up to you.
Oh, no, I think you heard it.
Awesome. So yeah, I guess history. So this is from our old Instagram. That's why if you look up JMSU, there's like 2 of them. It's the older one. So basically, it was founded in 2011 by a group of JMU student entrepreneurs. And the way we met Gil Wellsberg, one of our founders last semester, and he basically described it as they were basically acted as judge boards. And the job that go to they'd actually use the dean's boardroom to go up there and get everyone just do updates like, hey, this is what I'm working on, this is what I did, this is what I'm struggling with, basically what we do every week. And from there, they just grew and, you know, these are kind of stuff that they did. We used to get X Labs, but X Labs really expanded all the stuff they're offering, so we can't really go there anymore. Or at least as like an org, you guys can go there whenever. You have open lab. I know Taylor uses it. I'm using it. Great place if you want to build literally anything. They have all the tools to either learn it or just straight up build like a prototype. Really cool place. But yeah, that's the gist of why SOE is here, is basically just, you know, trying to be around, like you said, other people that are in that same mindset. So, you know, as SOE, we are under the Gillian Center for Entrepreneurship. We just break down first floor. See it, it's a big sign. And so, yeah, the first thing of why is community, just being around us, other like-minded students. You also get the, you know, broader JMU founders and other entrepreneurs, other business leaders that the CFE connects us with all the time. And they've been really expanding a lot. They've been doing a lot of events. Like your Women Entrepreneurship Week, they brought like 10 amazing founders that, you know, showcase all their businesses. You know, Eric Major, everyone. So they brought over and, you know, they love meeting all of us. Network's kind of the same thing, but I guess more direct. Alumni connections, I just got prescribed, get to meet a lot of people that you otherwise might not be able to. There's events that, you know, we hold. We started an event last semester called Founders and Friends, where as of now, we're focusing on solely SOE alumni, but hopefully they'll never get exhausted. But, you know, we also reach out to other JMU alumni as well, bring them over, and we just, you know, ask them questions. Everyone gets to learn from people who walk in our shoes, you know, and really go nitty gritty and see, you know, what their story is, how they build what they've built, and any kind of advice they can impart onto us. And then inspiration, just seeing all these people, just knowing, like, you know, they walked the quad, they went to, you know, most of them also did COP 300, they also did all these other things, and now they're super successful. And if they can do it, you know, why can't you, right? You know, it's been super inspirational for me, and I know that whenever you speak to them, I hope, you know, you guys get that inspiration as well. Accountability. This is one of the main reasons SOE is founded. Back with Gills, you know, we just keep everyone accountable. Like, one thing I'll say though is you are students first. I mean, that's why we're student entrepreneurs. So definitely keep your, you know, classwork ahead. But at the end of the day, you know, we got to push each other forward, and that's honestly just having us, you know, keeping you accountable. Like, hey, you promised you're going to do this. Did you do it? If you didn't, all right, we'll, you know, help you out. That's a very important thing. I mean, I know SOE's kept me on my toes.
And that's the main reason, or the value of why we keep SOE small, relatively small, and not as big as some of the fraternities or sororities that you see. You're really going to have close relationships with people that you know, are in SOE with you. So remember that.
Is learn, and you know, just being around people. I mean, we have you know, I'm from my side, Ethan's from engineering. We have people from all over campus, so you can definitely learn stuff that you otherwise wouldn't. Like, I learned a lot of the business stuff literally just hanging around the other alumni that graduated before me who were in College of Business. That's how I got to learn technical stuff and business stuff. Got to learn a little bit of the art stuff as well. We got a couple alumni from there. So yeah, just being around each other, just talking about stuff that you learned in classes or just stuff you're working on, your strength, and just pushing that on to everybody. Yeah, just helping each other learn, and that's the best way. Teach, same things, the flip side. And then stand out. One of the things that Eric Major, who's an incredible alumni, he's super supportive of JMU entrepreneurs. One thing he told us, I forget what event it was, but it was either really early in the morning or it was really late at night. And there was like kind of like this, just like 10 of us out of 20,000 students at JMU. He's like, I think it might have been, yeah. I think you probably there. Actually, you might have been there too. I don't know. But yeah, he basically mentioned, like, you guys are here. It's like 8 in the morning. You know, you guys are here, and most people aren't. He's like, you know, just standing out, just being able to build something on your own, take stuff you learn from class, and just build some cool stuff. Whether it works out or not, doesn't matter. You know, you definitely stand out. Yeah, so meetings. When's TV announced? We always wait until we get everyone in, and then we will just send out like a survey or something. We'll figure out a time that works best for everybody. And, you know, with Zoom now, if you can't show up in person, just pop in Zoom and, you know, chug along. And then also, I mean, if you can't make it, we'll record it like we're doing now, so that at least you can watch it. And then we also have the group me as well that will add you to, and you just post questions or any announcements or anything, just put it on there. Just 1 hour, kind of like what we're doing right here, every week. Location, we always try to do Center for Entrepreneurship, that way you guys know where it is. And the room's always available at this time anyway, so just kind of pop in. And schedule, so what we like to do, it's like a format we found last semester. We found it worked. If it doesn't, let us know, we'll change it. So for the first 10 minutes, it's like the learning, teaching part where I don't like to call it a lecture, but basically if there's something that you know about, that you've experienced with, and you want to share with everybody, like, kind of broad stuff like pitching, fundraising, building a team, building a product, stuff like that, marketing, sure, it doesn't have to be anything, crazy, just like, 2 5 minutes, share it. And then, what's cool is like, if you can teach someone something in a simple way, then you know it. So that's kind of stones down that, yeah, I know my stuff too. So the next 20 minutes, these are like pitch practice. So one thing I learned is like, you guys probably seen it on Shark Tank all the time. Someone comes in and like, they just freeze right there, or they'll say their story like very complex and no one can understand what they're saying. And it's not good. You build something really cool you want to share with everyone, and you gotta practice it, and you just hone it in. And like people that did practice it, like you will know, like they can literally tell you their pitch like it's back in their hand. So cool. And also another thing, the first two things, what's cool is like when I first came to JMU, I could barely talk in front of people. I hated public speaking, but because of doing stuff like this, like I love it. I love sharing like what we're doing, and I hope that happens with you guys too. I mean, you guys go around and be like, hey, I was an SLE, and now you're a badass public speaker. Yeah. Yeah, that's like the first half an hour. The last 30 minutes, I mean, I doubt it'll take that long, but that's just how I'll allocate it. The last, however much time we have left, I guess we'll call them round circle, whatever. We don't have tables, so it's round chairs. We just go around and everyone just says kind of, what they're working on, if they have any challenges, and 10, 15 of us are in the room together, we put our heads together, and we can usually find a problem or find a solution to the problem. If not, if we can't find it, we'll connect you with an alumni, or connect with resources, whatever. But we just want to make sure everyone succeeds, everyone has those resources they need. And then starting this semester, we're planning on charging dues, about 20 per semester. So hopefully it's not too much. If anyone has any problems paying it, let us know. We'll definitely don't want to keep you, let this $20 keep you from being in org. And it's basically just me for food, drinks, and stuff. And then we're definitely trying to get merch this time, because when Gil came over, he had a really nice jacket, the SOE logo on it. It looked really nice. I want that. I want everyone to walk around with that. It's like, I don't know, it's pretty cool to have SOE branded gear. Yeah, but that's definitely what it looks like. I know I talked a lot, so if anyone has any questions. All right, cool. Yeah, so this is just wanted to put a logo wall up. I love these things. So the one on the left are SOE specific alumni, only a couple. I know I missed a lot, so I know this is gonna be recorded. I'll post it on YouTube, so please don't be mad if I forgot you. And then on the right, those are JMU alumni. So K2M is the company of Eric Major. He actually, I think, retired this past year, later half. He sold K2M to another company called Stryker for north of like $2 billion, I think.
No,
So
1.4 billion.
there we go.
Come on. Yeah.
Gotta be more specific, right?
Sorry, I just remember.
No, but he actually lives in Nova, and like I said, he's super supportive of JMU student entrepreneurs. He comes down like almost all the time to meet with us, and he will definitely inspire you. Like, just talk to him. And then bar track on the left, I'm just gonna shout out a couple because I'm like super proud of them. This month they closed. So bar track, they do automated beer taps. Last month they closed down the Mercedes-Benz Superdome as their customer. So if you guys go down there anytime and you guys get a beer, you'll be using their machines. So super cool. And Hungry, bottom right, my favorites, because they've been super supportive of what I'm building. They are worth about $250 million, and they are one of the first companies that Jay-Z invested in twice, and then he brought in Kevin Hart later. So yeah, that's the company we're with. And the rest of them are amazing as well. I haven't kept up with too many of them, unfortunately. There's just way too many. But they're all here. I mean, they'll always come. Many of them come down to JMU during like homecoming and even just other events the CFP holds, and you're always more than welcome to meet them, say hi, and just see how they can help you. Yeah, so.
Do you know who owns or started Toasty?
Yeah, I think it's Brianna O'Keefe. Yeah.
It's a cool. I've been there. I had no idea.
Yeah, JMU.
There's a rec rate coming to Eagle.
Yes, yes, referees expanding. It's Sal, right?
Yep.
Yep, yes, sir.
First meeting for the entrepreneurship club, right?
Interest meeting, yes, sir. Yeah, don't worry, we recorded all the early stuff, so we'll just send that to you, so that way. Yeah, so, when did he get
So,
record in the Eagle? When did he get in there?
Had a week ago.
Really?
Well, there was like an email sent out, like, Gregory is coming to.
That's amazing.
I
Dude,
was
that's
like,
amazing.
I know that guy.
It's in they have a box in Charleston. If you guys ever drive by Charleston towns, if you guys ever drive by Charleston, it's like, I believe it's right next to like the
Yeah.
leasing office. It's just these big metal boxes. You'll definitely see it. It really stands out.
You
He
remember
came and
the
talked to
actual
us.
one, right?
That's
I think
Yeah.
it's by
Cool stuff.
basketball courts. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super awesome. I think they're starting, I don't want to take this thunder. I'm pretty sure you'll come back at one point, but yeah, they're doing really well. And then Underley is one of our alumni companies. He actually moved to Egypt and he's doing like fintech over there. They were like featured in a lot of like the government's like really been supporting him. Like he's doing a lot of amazing stuff. And the rest, yeah, the Mint Songs, that's also one of our alumni who recently raised $3 million seed round. And they are basically helping artists take their music and mint them, turn them into NFTs so that they can actually reap much better benefit, hopefully. But yeah, that's the company we're with. Well, it's a very small percentage. There's obviously more, but I just fill the whole thing, so I can do that. But yeah. What else? Oh, cool. So this is actually part of a really, I guess, project I wanted to work on this semester before I leave. So basically what I wanted to do is I reached out to our alumni this past week and I basically told them, hey, if you guys could send me like a 30 to 60-second video of like who you are, what you're doing now, and how SWE helped you get there. I'm only doing this the rest of the semester because obviously many of them are busy, they can come back, but a lot of them did. And they were so awesome. I'd asked for Griffin's, I'm gonna shout out Griffin because like I asked for a minute and dude, you gave me a 2-minute 30-second video. So yeah, this is my goal of this is basically one is so you guys can have to see who our alumni are, see their faces, know what they're doing. And two, I know that so the early statistic I showed you guys are like 90% of startups don't make it. It's tough. I mean, many startups don't make it. A lot of the SE alumni, many of the businesses didn't make it. It's just the reality of I'm pretty sure Thomas, you've probably done, probably seen a lot of startups just not make it. So that's the reality of it. And it's just exactly
It just happens.
it just happens. And so I know, while we're working on stuff, especially young, a lot of times you might feel like imposter syndrome or you just feel like, man, I can't do this. And usually when that happens to me, I usually just go on YouTube and find like, Gary Vee or some founders that I find is inspirational and watch the videos. And that works great. But the thing is, they're like way up there. They're very wealthy and they're you can't really connect with them as much. But I'm hoping our SE alumni, people who literally were in this organization, that were literally in this building, that walked this campus, they share their stories and just pop in and just, listen to what they have to say and see like, hey, they succeeded too, they're succeeding. And this will be a living, breathing thing. So, at one point I'll put my video in there. At one point you guys will put your video in there 5 years from now. One day it'll be like a 100-slide thing, and you just scroll through anytime anyone wants to see it. That's what I'm hoping this will become something really cool that you guys pop in and just see anytime. But yeah, there's about 7, I believe, that sent their videos to me. And before we start that, I just want to know if anyone has questions or anything you want to say. After that, we can eat donuts, watch the rest of this. It's not too long. I think it's like 10 minutes total. But yeah. All right, cool. You want to turn the lights off? And this is in order of the one I got sent. When I got sent the videos, there's no orders. So first is Griffin. So many of the current members, you guys definitely know them. Brooklyn's amazing.
Good.
This is Lee. Josh. Bill Wills, please. Founder of SOE. Last one for today, G-Sub. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Nice. That was awesome.
Sure, wait, how was something?